Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn GCP with Mahesh. Today we are going to see how to access the GCP web console using a Yahoo email ID. Looks interesting. If you have a Yahoo email ID and just because it's Google Cloud Platform, it does not require you to have a Gmail ID or a G Suite, now it is called as Google Workspace or Cloud Identity. You can also use a Yahoo email ID. So let me show you the steps how you can get access to a Yahoo email ID. Okay, let's get started. All right, this is my Yahoo email ID. So maheshkumar.gcp at the rate yahoo.com. So Yahoo mail. So this is what you see. Uh, I just created the Yahoo account just for this demonstration. That's the reason you don't see any email. What I will do now is I'll go to my GCP console and show you if I can add this email account. So the email is basically maheshkumar.gcp at the rate yahoo.com. So let's try whether it's going to work or not. All right, we are in our GCP console and this is the project which I wanted to give access to that user ID, the Yahoo email ID. So let me click on add and let me type maheshkumar.gcp at yahoo.com and I wanted to give something like storage admin role, predefined role. So let's try to give it. Before I try to give it, I get a warning message or an error message, not even warning, it's an error message. Email address and domains must be associated with an active Google account, basically like your Gmail or G Suite account, which is now renamed as or branded as Google Workspace or Cloud Identity account. So it has to be either one of them. Otherwise, I cannot add it basically. So I cannot do this. If I just also give it, it's not going to work. So if I just go to storage, because I have a bucket, I just can show you that. So storage admin, click on add, it's not going to work. I have to fix this. So how do I do it? It's very simple. Let me show you. So cancel this, go back to your Firefox. So I have opened it in my Firefox browser where this is there. Simple, put a tab, go to accounts.google.com. Create an account. I'm not asking you to create a new email ID, but make sure you create, make sure this ID maheshkumar.gcp at the rate yahoo.com, this identity is verified by Google. So that is the only thing which you need to do. So for that, just click on create for myself. Now let me add my name. Now, this is the most important piece in this demonstration. You should not use at the rate Gmail, but rather you use my current email ID instead. So what is my current email ID? So maheshkumar.gcp at the rate yahoo.com. This is my email ID. So when I complete the entire process, I should get a verification code. So only when I verify it, my identity would be verified in accounts.google.com basically. So, and you can give any password of your choice. I would strongly suggest not to give the same password which you are given to your email ID. So to be on the safer side. So let me just enter a password. Okay, so I have entered the password. So let me click on next. Maybe it may ask some phone numbers or anything. So okay, now it has gone to my uh, mailbox. So if I just go refresh the screen, I should get a mail basically. Let's wait. Awesome. There's a advertisement, you can ignore that. So let me click on this. This is the code. Done. Put this verified. So it's going to ask for some optional stuffs. So I'm going to enter these information and then click on next. Okay, so let me just pause the video. Okay, I have entered those mandatory information like date of birth, all those things. Then accept this terms and conditions. Now click on agree. That's it. Now this thing is verified. I'll not have a mailbox basically. I will not have a mailbox. So you see if I just click on email, uh, I'm not sure whether it's going to show. It's not going to show me the details basically. So I will not have a mailbox basically here, but only my identity is verified as uh, this is my identity. Now this is a verified Google account. Now if I go back to my GCP console and add it, I should be able to add it. The whole key is you should have a email ID so that you get an email, and once you get an email you can verify it and do it. That's it. So now let's go back to my GCP console. Now click on add, go to mahesh.gcp@yahoo.com. You see that drop down also comes in. Still it's not showing, so it's going to take a little bit of time for it to sync. So let me just refresh the screen because we just now created the account, so it has to sync. Once it syncs, and I have not paused the video folks, so the only place where I have paused the video was when I entered my date of birth, all those details. So let's wait for the screen to come up. Once it comes up, we will just add in the details and see whether it's really going to work or not. So add. This time it should work. That's my understanding. gcp@yahoo.com coming up. Good. The refresh really worked. Now I'm going to give only Google Cloud Storage access because I have a bucket which I can show you. So bucket is created. You want to send an email notification, send it. Hi Yahoo user, um, access. This is your access to GCP console. Good. This is really a cool feature. So click on save. So now if I just go back, put a property, a filter on property user, I should be able to see my user. It's going to have storage admin. Now if I just go to this page, it's in this console itself. If I go to storage, just to show you what is the storage which I have access to, uh, you should be able to see that. Let me just show you that. So there's one bucket only. Now, simple, switch back, go to my Yahoo email ID, and I should have received the email from Google. So you have been granted a new role from this user. The access is this one. So you can just click on open console. I had never opened GCP console with Yahoo. So now let me just click on it. It's going to open. Just go to console.cloud.google.com and the project which was given, Learn GCP with Mahesh, should be shown. It's going to the home screen. I may not have complete access because I'm just a storage admin. But when I go to storage, I should be able to see the stuffs. Now you see it, beautiful screen. So let's wait for, okay, dismiss this. So verified. You see this maheshkumar.gcp@yahoo.com. So first time it is popping up, so I can just agree. Just agree this. This is the first time coming pop-up which comes. So just agree it. And I don't want to activate my free trial account. So I'm just going to dismiss it for now. Now go to my storage. Storage. I should be able to see the storage because I'm the admin, and I should be also able to create my new bucket because I'm the storage admin. I should be able to create buckets also. Let me just show you how the bucket looks like, and I'll also show I can create it. Alright, I see the bucket which was exactly shown the same thing. To verify it, yes, I'm in the right account. I'm just going to create quickly uh, with a mail, create a storage bucket, something like with the project ID, which is not a good practice. Project ID should never be used, but for quick thing I'm trying to show here, let me see whether I can Yahoo Mail. So just click create with all the default settings. Let's wait for the bucket to be created. Yes, it is created. Now if I just go back to the main screen of my storage bucket, I should see two buckets basically. Yes, I see this. Let me just close this. Yeah, you see the bucket now. Maybe if, yeah, you see the complete. Okay, lots of distracting pop-ups. So that's it. It's created. Now if I swap my screen to my owner screen, Learn GCP with Mahesh as a learn.gcp 2028 user, refresh it, I should see my new thing which I created. That's it. So that's a video which I wanted to share today, folks. How using a existing Yahoo account you can access GCP Web Console. Just go to accounts.google.com, register your existing Yahoo account. You'll get a verification. That's the only thing which you have to do. Afterwards, you can use your existing Yahoo account also to access your GCP console. So that's the video. I hope the video is helpful. Thank you for watching.